sip wine, kick my...
Poppin', everyone.
What's poppin'?
How you niggas doing?
Niggas is feeling great. You know, we made it through what they tried to kill us out of. You know, the lights were off, the water was gone, our bitch was cold, but we still motherfucking here. How you feeling?
This was very tough for most of Houstonians. If you don't know about what fucking happened, we had a fucking winter storm and we almost died. And Houston had the fucking audacity to come out being sunny as hell, nice outside, and like you didn't try to kill a bitch.
I was outside. Like outside wasn't just closed a few days ago. They said a pandemic can't keep us inside, but a winter storm could. I said
they kept us inside for 4 days, and that was it. We back outside like nothing happened.
Yeah, y'all did turn up.
I missed Sunday Funday, but I know it was wild.
I had a great weekend. Respectfully.
Yeah, while you're at it, look us up on YouTube. We have our good sis over here working hard to make our YouTube presentable for y'all. So follow, subscribe, rate, and like. While you're at it, don't forget our fucking Patreon.
Yes.
We still doing ass shaking. We not giving twerking videos for free no more.
No more.
You gotta pay for them ass shaking videos.
Hello.
Okay, we got our sexual Q&As.
Yep.
Our twerking videos, like I said.
Extended tea time.
And one more. I always forget the last thing.
Merch.
Merch.
No,
We don't even got merch yet. But we don't get merch yet. Okay. My April girl.
Follow us on all social media platforms at The Real Sip and Spill on everything except Twitter.
I was gonna mention Sip and Review too.
Oh shit.
Yeah, girl.
Damn, go ahead. I can edit this part out.
And while you're at it, don't forget Sip and Review. We're trying to drop 2 episodes a month.
Yep.
Well, you send us shit and we review it. And while you're at it, the girls are back at it again with another messy ass episode of Sip and Spill where we create conversations all while
sipping wine.
I go by the name of motherfucking Sammy.
And I'm ambitious bad bitch Teray. What's poppin'? We have a very special guest here to join us today. Drum roll, please.
Oh, shit. Del P. That's it.
That's it? Like,
It's
tell them
just
what you
Del
do.
Nah, it's I'm Del P.
You have your own podcast?
I have my own podcast.
I need you to give the whole shebang. Come on, niggas.
It's meant to be a list. That's why.
Okay, go ahead.
Nah, but for real, it's the Man Cave podcast, which airs each and every Friday on Facebook Live.
Man Cave, y'all, since he's over here now announcing his words.
What do you mean? Man Cave with Del P.
Thank you. I'm happy.
But no, the purpose of that podcast, honestly, was I'm not a fan of the male bashing that goes on with a lot of the podcasts that a lot of men have.
Because I'm a bully.
You try to be. So anyway, the purpose of me doing it was like really kind of finding that bridge between, you hear 95% women complain about it. So at some point, somebody got to come in and be like, okay, let's fix the shit.
Maybe that means because 95% of niggas ain't shit.
This is true.
I'm just saying.
Where the 5% at? 5%ers.
I'm not denying that. So you have me on there Friday, and then I also do like Talk It Up with Del P on Tuesdays.
So you have 2 podcasts?
No, it's the same. Like, it's basically like what I do on
little
Tuesdays.
segments.
Yeah,
right. So Tuesdays is like to bring people in. We talk about random shit.
Okay.
So it just depends. Like, if you jump on there, I'll talk to you one-on-one, whatever. And then if someone throws a good topic in there, I'll use it for Friday.
Oh.
So you have that. Then you have me on co-hosting the Bet the House podcast, which drops episodes every Wednesday. And it's me and Ken and also my homeboy, Red, which you can find them on there. What else? That's it for right now. But
and can you tell our listeners where they can find you?
You can find me on Instagram at delp_0810 and my name, Deldry Parker, on Facebook. And then you also find me on Bet the House podcast, which is on Instagram. And that's about it.
All right.
Oh, mancave. Is it man? I don't know. I don't use it.
You don't know your website?
I don't use it enough. I don't. I use a lot of my personal program. It's different out here.
We're trying to give him a shameless plug, and he can't even plug himself.
He can't even plug himself.
Because everything's on my personal page.
Okay.
All right. So
I'm a different type of podcaster, that's why.
Well, we'll figure out by the end of this episode, won't we?
You will.
So we have a little segment on our show where we like to, do a little icebreaker for our guests. Okay. It's called Musical Words, which I stole from... I forgot what magazine.
I want to say it's Elle.
Elle
magazine.
We
kept talking about either Elle or Essence.
One of them magazines. Probably Elle magazine. So when we get famous and they see this shit, I'll give you some credit. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna name 3 words, and you're gonna sing a song or rap a song, whatever that
goes with the
words. You got you.
It's an icebreaker. It's gotta make you.
Come on, loosen up a bit. You
I'm good, but I'm not just singing.
It's not that hard. You don't just sing.
Give me an example.
And I'm gonna say today's. Today's theme is about currency. Money. It's about currency. So cash rule everything around me type shit. Like, we'll give you a word. Like, maybe if I would have said cream, then she would have sang that song, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's like word association. If you know that the word is in the song,
you sing it or you rap it.
Yeah.
Or you rap it.
All right. Well, she gave the first one out. Cash/money.
Oh, okay. You got money on my mind. Money on my mind.
Okay.
By who?
Lil Wayne.
Oh.
I don't know. The way you saying it,
Right? I
too.
was like, he didn't sound very sure about it when he said it. Like,
that's the first thing that came to mind.
Okay.
That one.
oh my God, I was thinking about Cardi B. Money.
That one also. I'm not. That'd be weird as shit for me
shake
to
your
do
money,
that.
make it like.
Yes.
That's what I got in my mind.
Okay, the second word is dime.
Dime. Damn, it's a song that comes off there. I can't. Oh, why would I fuck with her? Wait.
Yeah.
How the fuck does it go?
Why would I switch up a dime for a penny?
Yeah.
We were actually talking about, what was it? I'm looking for a dime. That's top of the
I'm not
line.
Mike
Cute
Jones
face,
fan.
slim waist with a cute
Behind, I need a dime. Okay.
No, I'm not a Mike Jones fan.
All
I get
right.
it though.
Was that even Mike Jones?
Yes.
I don't know.
I don't think that was Mike Jones. It was?
Yes.
I don't even want to
Damn.
fact check, so it's cool.
No, it definitely is. It
I
wasn't
believe
worth
you.
it. I mean,
The
you
last
know
one
what?
is bands.
Bands to make her dance.
Okay.
Bands
You didn't think you over here.
Bands to make her dance.
Bands
to make her dance.
Hey, there you go. Shit, come on.
You gotta make us feel
Okay,
something.
I got you.
All right. So this is something that we do every fucking
That's
episode.
dope.
We let the guests know a little fun fact about us for the week. What is your fun fact?
I actually am a logo and graphic designer.
Ooh. Okay.
That's a fun fact. I don't tell a lot of people that. Honestly.
That's crazy. That is a fun fact. Because
That
he
is a
didn't tell me I was
fun
on the phone with him for like a good 3 minutes.
Yeah, you was.
3 whole minutes. You didn't get social security number either?
Girl, I was trying to get that bank card.
All right. What's
No
your fun
comment.
fact, sis?
My fun fact is I'm a podcaster that does not listen to podcasts.
That's good though.
No,
Really?
it's not.
Yes, I'm gonna tell you why. If that's all right with you.
No, it's
Go
okay.
ahead.
No, the reason why is because a lot of times you lose your creativity when you start watching other people's shit.
I was going to say the reason why I'm so critical of how we look or how we are, so I always am very comparison of like how we can do this. And I just feel like I just want to grow at our own pace.
I don't.
I listen to other people's podcasts. Most of the podcasts I listen to are true crime podcasts anyway, so they have nothing to do
trying to
with
get away with
what we're
murder.
saying.
Like what y'all are doing, right? I've been podcasting for 3 years, so for me, I've been with the group, like me, 2 women. Then I've done it with. No, I did it with me and 2 women twice, and then I finally branched out on my own. So with me being out on my own now, it's like you don't want to watch something. It's almost like watching TV and you start kind of like doing what you see in a sense.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, I don't watch other people's podcasts either, but I will share your shit.
But I'm gonna say, yeah, they said the best flattery is imitation, right? Is that
I don't
how
know.
you say
Y'all
it?
sound
Yeah.
some Tyler Perry
People
ass niggas who don't listen to nobody else.
But why?
No, I mean,
himself.
for sure, I definitely repost and love to.
Yeah.
And the thing is, also, I don't have the attention spans to listen to an hour episode.
That's
I
hard.
have,
And
I
listen
have,
good.
I have 30 minutes in me. That's why when my friend was doing her podcast, I would listen to 30
What
minutes.
you saying is niggas ain't listen to our shit.
So what now?
So you saying niggas ain't listen to our shit?
No, people say when they listen to our shit, they listen to it through Apple Podcasts
Yeah.
while they're doing something.
that's what I'm
Me, I don't have an hour to sit down and do that shit. I'm like, what?
And then
No.
you got to think about it. Are your viewers more visual or audio?
Most of our is mostly audio, so that's why
So,
they've been
yeah,
neglecting
yeah.
YouTube. But we're gonna
Most
make
of our
it.
listeners are audio.
Why? I'm different with that.
Besides
YouTube and
Instagram,
shit.
but most of our listeners are audio. We get way more love on our audio than our.
Yeah, because the
Shit.
thing is, but it's important to do it because for now, like what y'all doing now, it's good that you guys do the clips because you have a face with the voice.
Yeah,
Right.
So
That's
a
what
lot of
everyone
times
says.
a lot of podcasters will get lost in audio, and it's like, what the fuck do you look like though?
Yeah,
like
that's definitely
A bad bitch.
We are going far into it, and we can't even get into my fun fact.
What's your
y'all.
fun fact, sis?
My fun fact is today was my first day back in the gym after 4 months, y'all.
well, congratulations.
I'm so proud
Can't
of myself.
relate. I am not going back to the gym. The gym's gonna
I'm
come to
going
me.
back to the gym, y'all. And my birthday's next month, so I'm trying to get sexy before,
Hey,
you know.
we
my
love
birthday.
that. We love a good come up story. We love it.
All right, let's listen to wine
Back
facts
so we can get into some tea time.
Tea time.
So today, y'all niggas know I'm a red wine hoe. So today we are drinking Thousand Lives.
What the fuck?
This is a 2020 Merlot that is actually a fun fact. Merlot is actually the national wine of Argentina. I saw that on the bottle, so I thought it was important to put. So it has 13%
I
alcohol.
love Argentina wines.
Girl, I just love wine. If it's red,
You like
that's
it?
me, bitch. So it is a ripe red fruit with a touch of spice. It's cherry and vanilla and hints of black pepper on the nose. It pairs well with herb-crusted vegetables, meats, shit, and they said pasta. And, you know, Sammy likes to say it goes well with a...
black dick.
Hello.
Oh.
So let's try it.
That's a new one.
You never knew that wine goes perfectly with dick? Like, you got to think about it.
No, not just dick. A black one. Let's be specific here, honey.
Because wine makes you feel some type of way.
No,
like,
wine has it's a good drunk.
It's a good
I love the
feeling.
tipsy
I know,
feeling.
like, you want to do something nasty, but then you want to go to sleep right after.
And when you was right.
Right after.
It's that and tequila. The other ones is...
Tequila's demon time. We're not sleeping. We're not sleeping on... What?
It makes me want to go party.
I'm a dark drinker, so it's different.
I used to be real hard on Hennessy, drink brown. But it makes me sick.
Brown makes me throw up. Brown makes me angry. Brown makes me everything that I don't want to be.
So that's why I don't fuck with clear like that. Maybe some years back, but not now.
That's the thing. I guess it's because when I was younger, I drank dark, and now when I'm getting older, I'm drinking clear. But if I was drinking clear, I probably would have switched to brown.
Yeah.
I mean, because we were on our Jameson kick for a long time.
We were hard on Jameson.
What?
Jameson's whack.
Okay. Yeah, this is when we're going to cheers to another messy ass episode of Sip and Spill.
Let's go, guys. Let's be messy.
All right. I love that.
I like it.
I love Argentina wines. I've always liked them.
Wow. It's like very medium body. It's not too heavy. Like,
it's like the one I got last time.
I love it here.
Yeah, Argentina wines are the way to go. So
Where
maybe
can you find this wine
maybe I
at?
gotta take a trip
You
to
can
Argentina.
find this at Total Wines, because Total Wines has everything.
They really do.
Even liquor for a lower price.
For a way lower price. Specs is a
Total Wine got this
fucking
cognac that I
sham.
love.
Right. All right, let's talk some shit, girl.
Well, let's get into some motherfucking tea time, sis.
All right, Bootsy motherfucking badass. He's my favorite problematic ass nigga. I know he wrong for what he do, but I just love a nigga with
He's
a
just
greasy face,
ignorant.
and I love him so much.
I can't.
So let's get into some details about what the fuck this nigga did. So he went on a rampage event, whatever you gonna call it.
He wants to be relevant
over
so bad.
why Lori Harvey is not
Wifey material
because of the amount of men she's dated. This is coming from a single father of like eight kids with 8 different baby mamas.
And it's the audacity for me.
It is the audacity. One thing a nigga will have is
audacity. Okay.
So I want to know what makes him the person to say who's
He's not the
wifey
gatekeeper,
material,
personally.
who's not wifey
because if you
material.
are not even a kept man, how can you tell what the qualities of a kept woman? What if she doesn't want to be kept?
I mean, Lori Harvey
How old
is
is she?
kept.
Lori's how old?
I think she's 23 or 22.
You figure out your life in your 20s. So
Exactly.
I think the issue.
What makes him think she even wants to be?
I don't know. I didn't catch that part that he said that.
He said that she's not wifey material.
I caught the part about where he was bringing up like you wouldn't want your daughters to be like her, some shit like that. I don't really entertain a lot of social media shit.
This is the same man who gave his 8-year-old son a stripper.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
this is the same man that
contradict
attacked
himself.
a trans child for living his truth.
Yeah.
Right.
So he's a
So-
fucking bully.
Right. I mean, it's him being opinionated at that point.
It's him being an old Southern gentleman from the
it's different.
South with toxic
A
masculinity.
gentleman and Bootsy.
Here's the thing.
He's an old.
Yeah, like
he
I
is.
gotta agree
He's
with
a
on
he's
that.
a T.I. ass nigga. Like there's
it's a
that's their
Southern
mentality.
thing.
That's
It's different.
The South.
It's just
It
different.
doesn't make
I'm
it
not from
right
the South,
at
so I
all.
can't relate.
It's
Right.
not-
So
it's-
like,
yeah.
for where they coming from now, he could have said it way better than what he did. I don't think he should have
could've
said
just
she
not
wasn't a
spoken
wife.
at all.
I was gonna
That's
say,
crazy.
why are you pussy watching?
For
Okay,
me.
here's the thing, right? Y'all saying that he shouldn't have said nothing, right?
At all.
So that doesn't apply to what's going on right now? Because at this point, it's like social media is for you it's an outlet. You're going to say whatever the fuck you want to say
But
regardless.
what
no?
makes it relevant? Like, why does he think that his
But
voice
it's because
is
it's
the...
him. If somebody like one of us would have said it, nobody gives a fuck, right?
It's the
I would never pussy watch a bitch that's doing what the fuck she got to do. She
It's
would
not
Michael B.
even about
fucking
him
Jordan.
But
speaking
she's
of-
all over the
it's
place
not
at
even.
this
No,
point.
she's not. It's not even about him speaking on her. It's the fact that you have way more baggage than her, and then
Right.
yet you
I agree
are
with you on that.
speaking on her. You cannot throw stones
It's
on a glass house.
hello.
I don't see the purpose. I mean, let her live her
And
life.
she
I
is
don't
not
really
all
give
over
a
the
shit.
place. The last guy she dated was Future. That was like what, a year or two ago?
Nah,
a
you
year
do
ago.
your fact check. It was like
Who was before
her
Future?
shit was like back to back. It
Who was before Future?
You had Diddy's son. You had Diddy.
Yeah.
And then it was like
Future and Michael. Who's Future
some,
Future Michael?
Diddy's son.
No, she didn't.
Michael was the last guy. Mike is the last guy.
Yeah,
but
but
between
the
the
Future
reason why
and
they
Michael,
said it is
who's
because
the-
between 2018 and 2020, it was Diddy, Diddy's son or Diddy's son, then Diddy, and then Future.
Okay, and
you know
like,
what? That sounds like a personal problem to me.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't.
And
To me,
Future
it doesn't
has
matter.
5 different girlfriends. Whereas
I
y'all
don't
speaking
give
about
a
him.
shit.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Why y'all give a
care
shit when
now.
she does it? Why is Future?
It's
Why
because
is
she's
she
a
all over the
woman.
place?
It's because she's
I
a
feel
woman.
like it's that
And it's
too.
because for women, we are delicate and we can't if you want to be
she do
sexually
for her?
empowered.
Her stepdad, Steve Harvey. Her mom's a rich bitch.
So that's
it.
enough in an occupation for you to be on the fucking map right now.
Yeah.
I mean, Ari was on the map for B&G Herbo's fucking baby mama.
No, I'm asking. I don't
There's
know
so
enough.
many
That's what
people
I'm
who have
asking.
money just because their parents have
Okay,
money.
so she's basically like whatever that little Jenner girl is, basically.
Jenner.
What's the little chick name? Troy. What's his name? The rapper down here.
Who?
Kylie? Is it?
Kylie? But Kylie has money.
But I'm saying she's married into. I mean, she's born into money. Is what
She was
I'm
born
saying.
into
Like,
money, but she made her own money.
But then she doubled that
Yeah.
shit.
She doubled that
That's what I'm
shit.
saying.
I
Like,
think she's
don't-
probably the richest
I don't follow
Kardashian.
them,
She
you
is the
know.
richest Kardashian.
Fucking
Yeah.
scam artist.
I
So, speaking of Kardashians, Kim K is leaving my fucking uncle, Kanye West. What the fuck happened, y'all?
Honestly, we saw it coming.
We did.
It was just a whole turmoil, and it was just it's getting worse. So all the things he said about how
This man went on the internet and said she fucked Meek Mill.
Yeah, she tried to say, that she tried to cheat on him with Meek.
If she did, I don't give a
And
fuck.
then he said that she tried to get an abortion. And I'm like, he's just putting too much of her personal life
that's
out
true.
there.
Yeah.
And it's just
But
like,
that's your
why are
life.
you
You
doing
gotta keep that
this?
shit to
But
yourself.
The one thing I do respect about Kim is she's never bashed her husband publicly.
Ever.
She's never talked down on
She
him.
just looked crazy on TV for the most part.
And that's fine, as long as you never... I feel like you should keep
But I
private
don't think,
matters
yeah,
private.
she's never.
Facts.
After the Ray J shit, I think she controlled
The narrative.
the narrative after that.
Definitely she
So,
has, since
I
her sex
mean,
tape came out.
Yeah, Kanye doing too much at this point.
Kanye did way too much. Honestly, and he has a mental health issue. We all know
Right, that's a fact.
He
That's a
has
fact.
mental health issues. So, and it's a lot to handle for anyone. So, especially a
what,
white
3 kids?
woman.
No, they
How
have
many kids? Like
4.
4?
But you also have to think about having a mental illness, being with not in the public eye, but you're in the public eye with the Kardashian. That comes with
it comes with a lot
more
Yeah.
than if you were to be with the average person. Because even James Harden
Even
said,
not an average
he said,
famous person.
He was like,
Yeah.
I couldn't be with Khloe because he was like, I had paparazzis for the first time in like years.
Yeah.
And I'm like, because people want to keep up with the Kardashians. That's
Yeah,
the
for real.
problem.
Like-
And they made it that way, that their life is
They basically did what Paris
Their life is a
Hilton did
TV
and,
show.
Yeah.
perfected it.
They perfected the fuck out of it. And it's like, the bitches are not
That's
even
why
fucking
Kim
like...
became her assistant so she can watch her shit.
Hello.
And do a better job of it. You
That's
know,
form of
sneaky
flattery
white
is
bitch.
imitation.
It is what it is. I don't know.
I can't relate. So, on Twitter, there was a Forex story. What was the story?
It was a Forex nigga talking shit.
Okay,
Them
so...
Forex niggas.
Okay.
Do anybody even know how that shit really works?
It's a scam.
That's how it
Okay.
works.
Hey, I was making sure. Yo. Like, That's what it sounds like.
I mean,
Like, they
it's-
fuck
Foreign
outta here.
exchange is not a scam. What they
What
have made it into
is a scam because foreign exchange in like its entirety
It's a real
is just,
thing.
it's a real thing. But how us as color folks have
You
turned it
think
into...
we did the shit?
I think we did that shit
Yes.
because you know why? Everyone else can make their residual income
We always gotta
without
find a shortcut.
We
Like,
have
what
we
the
do find a
fuck,
shortcut, and
bro?
our shortcut is
It's a pyramid scheme.
bringing 2 people in. It's the pyramid scheme. So yes,
That shit?
yes.
Get the fuck out of here.
And you know what a pyramid scheme is, if y'all don't know, it's you are paying for something without getting any goods in return. And that's pretty much what the fuck is happening with
MLM.
Forex.
But here's
Yeah.
a funny story about that, right? When they did the pyramid thing, it was jumping.
I got one and I got my $800 and I got the fuck out.
No.
You mean
So this is crazy.
them blessing circles?
my son's mom actually
I was blessed.
did the shit and got 10 bands back.
Okay.
But when I asked her like the process, she was like, "Oh, when I did it, it's when it's my turn and it comes." And I'm sitting back like, so basically you put in this much and you got 10 bands in what span? I was like, man, hey, at least
I
you got
got
your money.
mine
and I
back
left
in
it
a
at
week
that.
though. I got my 800
Nah,
in a
hers
week.
was like months, but it was a lot of people in it. 10 bands is a lot.
That's a lot of people, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to convince
Yeah.
people that they're gonna get it, because some people really don't get it. Because I got into
Yeah,
a
they say
circle,
you
and then my
gotta
sister
wait
got in
your
a
turn or some
circle.
shit.
My
I don't
sister did
know.
not get into a
Weird.
circle. I mean, my sister's shit was not moving. So by the time I got my 800, I just like gave
I
her
just
that
sip
fucking
and
shit.
spill in your belly drink.
Excuse me?
Is
Do
he
you see
calling
this?
us out?
Wow, this is awkward. Anyways, let's finish what we were going to because I'm ready to fight niggas. Okay, so
You're not
on
even
the-
a man hater for real. That shit's
So
cute,
that's.
though.
I don't hate men. I
You
love men.
don't.
She hates men.
No, she doesn't. If she wouldn't have a boo, get the fuck out of here. Cut the shit.
I don't hate men.
No, y'all don't.
Anywho, I never said I
I
hated
hate
men.
what men do. Say that.
I say niggas ain't shit. That's a That's the
But I
factual
wouldn't want
thing.
you dating a nigga anyway. Niggas ain't shit, period. A nigga could be a female too.
May I please finish my statement about this Forex nigga that was so in his feelings that he couldn't even let shit fucking ride? Okay, so, back in the day, this man was trying to talk to this woman, and she wasn't for the shit. Fast forward, he a Forex nigga, and you know Forex is what people want to do to get extra money on the side. And so the woman that rejected him 8 years ago was asking him, hey, like, put me on, like, what do I need to do? Like, asking him information. And he was like, nah, I'm not about to help that bitch. And that's what I was like, that's really fucking bitter. Like, you so fucking in your feelings over 8 years ago of being rejected that you can't even give somebody some information? What the fuck? Would you do that?
Hey, I don't know that, man.
Okay, but I'm saying you are.
No, I'm not built like that.
You
I'm all
were
about
like you was.
No, but
No.
what I'm saying is if that's the route he took, like I can't.
He chose violence.
Yeah,
that day.
like
I hate how niggas.
I feel like it was petty.
I feel like niggas never like to contradict. What's the word?
What's the word?
Contradict?
No.
That's definitely.
Criticize other niggas.
No, I don't criticize another nigga.
Niggas never
but
like
I
to
don't.
criticize other niggas.
But I don't. Okay, so if I don't know the full fucking story. Number one.
But he put it himself. He literally said the story. He said this bitch curved me 7 years ago, asked me about Forex.
So
now I'm
it's
good.
all based off of him being curved.
8 years ago.
8 years ago.
That's fucking petty.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't.
That's all we had to
If
say.
you fuck me over on some money, then yeah, I'll probably get you
No,
back
he
on that,
said that she was not with the shit with
outta
it.
here.
And he was like, nah, I'm not about to help you get money.
All because she got curved 8 years ago. And that brings us to our topic of motherfucking conversation.
Who takes rejection harder?
Men.
You know what?
We was gonna ask you, but you already told us. So why do you feel like men?
I'm gonna tell you why. Here it is.
Okay, tell
So y'all been in clubs, right?
Have we? Yeah, we've been.
So every time a guy, like it's three rude things dudes do, right? And I'm not one of those guys. I tell dudes all the time, quit doing that shit.
How old are you? May we ask?
34. So
Oh, you a grown ass man.
here's the thing.
Okay.
You got a 401k?
Yeah. So
Life insurance.
yeah.
Health insurance?
Yes.
You want to give me some money?
No. So anyway, the thing is this: dudes will grab you in the club.
Yes.
They'll talk to you any type of way in the club.
Yes.
And then when they get rejected, they disrespect you.
Yes.
Those are the three main things we do, right?
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of it. I don't understand it. So one of the main things a guy does when a woman says, well, I'm not interested, the word bitch comes quick. And it's like, why? So for me, I don't know. I have a real small amount of rejection because it's kind of like, I don't know. I don't know what other niggas
You say you don't get rejected?
Not a lot.
Sounds like you on the phone today, bitch, because you was like, I don't get rejected.
No,
I don't get rejected.
No, I don't feel like I do. Like, if we, it's not really rejection if you're not somebody's preference. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not my preference, that's not really, you're just not for that person.
So
it's
why
not
are you
rejection.
going after someone that's not your preference?
But see, this is what guys go wrong.
We said it's
dudes be
numbers,
knowing that the chick is out their league, out on site, and you'll still shoot your shot.
This is crazy.
That's how I feel about ugly niggas.
And I be like, what the fuck, dog?
But you just said you like ugly niggas.
You gonna have to
I said
explain
I like
that.
medium ugly. I never said
Girl,
I
I
like
don't
ugly.
need- I don't
What the
need-
hell is medium ugly? You gonna have to explain that for real.
I'm gonna explain that later.
Okay.
Pretty much, a medium ugly nigga is a guy who is cute, but he ain't too fine where you feel insecure.
And she said
all these other
she
things
said that
trying to
he can only get like 50 likes on Instagram, like maybe 100 followers. If that.
Oh, like if he posts a solo picture and they get too many numbers, you don't fuck with that. But
Because
it's
he can
social
only
media,
get
that
30
shit
likes.
There
don't
was this
matter.
guy she was talking about, and she was like, he got too many fans. She said these bitches trying to outlaugh each other. I said,
They are. He will.
No, that happens. That does happen.
See something,
That
and you
happens.
see two laughing face. Next bitch, 3 laughing face. Next bitch, 5 laughing face. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck?
That might need to do an episode on like women paying attention to comments because we don't.
we do.
Y'all do. Y'all will scroll like y'all will
Why all
click
this
on it
bitches
and
trying
then
to
click on
outlaugh
the
each
person.
other?
Yeah, and I tried to see. I said, who
That's too
liked
much.
it? When did you like it? I said, do you like some of their pictures? I said, don't fucking play with me,
So
bitch.
how long
'cause-
does that take?
Wow, that takes matters of fucking minutes.
Yeah,
What? We
quick.
put 2, 2, and 3. I would say some shit like to a man, like I was like, oh, let me see something. He'll show me his Instagram. I look at the name first so I can go back and look myself. And I look how many shit he gets, and I'm like, okay, perfect. So I go through his pictures to see who's constantly liking his pictures. Then I go to his page to see if they're constantly liking their pictures. And then see
you put two
when
together.
you got to see people comment on their pictures. When you put comments on their pictures, you getting real fucking fancy with it because people don't comment for no fucking reason.
Unless they're your friends.
Yeah, I was about to say, if I know you, I'm hype you up.
But we're saying we're putting 2, 2, and 3. Our mathing, okay? That's all I'm saying.
Our math always math, and that's what means I don't.
So who do you think takes rejection harder?
Definitely men take rejection harder. And when it comes to like strangers, definitely men take rejection harder. And I say this because like. Not too recently, I think it happened like a couple years ago. I was pumping gas, and the guy asked to pump my gas for me. And I was like, are you paying for it? He was like, no, but I'll pump it for you. I was like, well, no, thank you. He walked over and then spit on the hood of my car. And he called me a dumb bitch and walked away.
You sure it wasn't like a crackhead? I don't think a normal person...
No,
I don't think the dude was normal. He had his own...
Niggas are never normal.
But I feel like that was like a crackhead move, yo.
It was a normal black man with... He was driving a BMW. He went...
I'm saying that story just sounded like a crackhead was trying to get a couple dollars.
He was not a crackhead. Okay. It was a regular black nigga. And he was so offended because I asked if he was going to pay for it. You fucking on my makeup
at this point. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
And because when he said he wasn't going to pay for it, I said, no, thank you. I wasn't rude or nothing.
But the gas was already paid for. You want him to give you your money back?
Yes.
Man.
I feel like if a man gonna pump your gas, he gonna pay for it.
You ain't seen that one thing? It's like, I like a nigga that asks me how much shit pay for. Yes, reimburse me. Reimburse
my gas, my nigga. If I don't know you a stranger, you walk up to me, ask me to pump my gas.
That's real.
But that's weird, period.
It is weird.
I don't feel like a gas station is where you should holler at a female anyway.
Never.
Hold up, but that's where most men do their predatory shit on their prey. We are the prey. We are innocent victims.
A gas station nigga will make you feel
we are innocent victims.
Oh my gosh.
We are innocent.
We can do a whole episode on gas station niggas, honestly.
Period.
What is your take on it?
Well, my question, if we're saying the same thing, it's situational. It's like men do take it harder than women, but women will take it harder when it's personal. Like if she knows the man and like they have a history, women will take, because if a man that I know like rejects me, I'm in denial because I'm like, do you not know who the fuck I am? Like, I go through the 5 stages of grief, and I be telling my friends, and they be like, I think this bitch is delusional, but they don't ever tell me until I'm out of it. Remember when I was going through it, and he was like, girl, it's fine. And then when you were like, bitch, I'm glad you don't like that nigga no more. I was like, it's fine. Everything's great.
You know, wait till she passes and says, let her know the truth. She'll crack if you let her know the truth.
I was like, no, it's going to be a beautiful love story. Everything's going to be great. And then Sammy's like, no, sis. She's like, I knew. And I'm like, why did you say anything?
Because you would have cracked if I told you.
Bitch, I would have killed you.
Exactly.
Someone has to die.
You have to tell you afterwards.
So, I mean, okay, so when it comes to, like, a personal story for me, I'm not going to get into the personal one. I'm going to get into, like, the stranger one.
No. You got to get into
I'm not going to get into the personal one.
I want personal.
I want strangers. So, I mean, just like you said, most times when I get, when I reject guys that are strangers to me, it's, you weren't that cute anyways. I was just trying to fuck.
Right.
And I'm just like, that's very presumptuous to think that I would even fuck you. So I'm like, that's crazy. That's crazy. You coming up to me thinking that, oh, she's cute, I'm going to fuck. What?
That's
like,
weird.
women have to choose you before you choose them.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
especially when it comes to fucking.
But here's the thing, when you have more, we have to shoot our shot more than y'all.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a numbers game for y'all.
Yeah, but it's more,
But like you said, respectfully, do it in your league.
But I feel like
definitely.
Y'all shoot your shot more. Y'all don't get used to getting rejected by now. Like, it's still
I actually have
time.
Here's the funny shit. I have a friend, no bullshit, who we did a live one night, and he was like, "Oh, I get rejected all the time." And when he said it, I was like, "Hey, you're a little confident with the rejection."
Rejection is okay.
It is, but when you're getting comfortable with being rejected, at some point, you have to change your approach.
Maybe
what I'm
he should
saying.
start hollering at uglier women.
Maybe he should lower his standards. Honestly,
because one thing about nigga,
but he's also a man that doesn't know.
I'm gonna say, and then I have like a story about when I've got rejected. It was like when I was newly in the field, you know, because the bitch wasn't in the field for a long time, so I don't know how it works anymore when it comes to dating. So I didn't realize how rough it was until let me tell you.
I knew it was rough.
There was a thread of like black men smiling. So there was this one black dude on Twitter.
My bad.
And I thought he was very
It sound like
attractive.
you set yourself up, dude. Go ahead.
No, he was very attractive. I went to his page. I went and I found his page. That's how thirsty I found. So I was like, I found his page. He didn't have many likes. He wasn't like, one that was like famous or anything. So I followed him. He followed me back. I said, I got to follow back. So I'm about to get in them DMs because that's what niggas do.
That's exactly what niggas do.
I went in his DMs. I was like, hey, this is stuff. I'm like, I think you're attractive. He was like, hey, I think you're attractive too, blah, blah. And I'm like, hey, I'm from Houston. He's like, oh, I live in St. Louis, blah, blah. And I was like, you know what? Here's my number. Text me. And then he left me on red. And I was like, oh, this is what niggas be feeling like because I feel disgusting.
It's different for us because it never happens to us as often, but I feel like it happens.
It happens, but y'all will ignore that.
I was perplexed. I wanted to delete him after that happened. Because I said,
if you reject me, you're gone.
I feel like, why would you leave me on red? And to this day, we still follow each other on Twitter. And I'm just like,
get out of there, but you didn't block, deleted.
Damn, I was just like.
So if he text you and ask you how to get money, you gonna talk to him?
Actually, I'm gonna be petty and be like, bro, I'm gonna get you with my good nigga over here because he don't fuck with bitches, but he'll probably fuck with niggas. So I'm gonna just send you his way, okay? All right, so I'm still hurt.
Looking up rejection, I found out there's something called rejection sensitivity, which is actually a real thing. I had no idea this existed, and it kind of explains what goes on with y'all's brain whenever y'all get rejected. So pretty much, is individuals with high rejection sensitivity constantly look for signs for being rejected. Like they're actually like looking to get rejected. And that okay. I mean, they're looking for signs they're about to be rejected.
Sabotage all the time.
Right. So they find themselves like reacting dramatically to it, and when someone doesn't want them, they just either they yell, they curse, they probably get violent.
Right, it goes back to calling her a bitch.
So it's actually like a thing where it mostly affects men who are, I guess, so like your buddy who's like so comfortable with being rejected. They just accept it and they look for it. And so they holler at women who they know they can never get to get rejected. So they can react violently.
Or they can confirm their bias like, oh, of course no one wants me. Of course I'm not cute enough. Of course I don't have enough money in the car. It's actually a thing.
Oh.
And I mean, the reasons why, because I mean, we were talking about on the phone, I said the reasons why people may do this is because, one, they have abandonment issues. Yeah. They are used to people leaving them. So instead of them leaving them off the rip, they're just like, hey, I'm just going to put myself out there. And if you leave me, it's not like I didn't expect it.
Right.
It's definitely important to know you. You gotta know yourself, man.
Yeah.
Like
that's why you need to go to therapy. People don't believe in therapy, but therapy is where you learn yourself.
What is this? February? It'd be a year in July for me, so.
That's what's up. We love it.
Yes, Black men in therapy. I love it.
You gotta go. You have to go, man, because we
have so much trauma we have to unpack as people.
Especially as people of color. Let's add that layer because
as Black people we have a lot of trauma.
Like that's the thing, and I've spoken on this before, where it's Black men, which is what I guess you said we're talking about. You start out with you're not supposed to be sensitive. You're not supposed to cry. You're not supposed to feel nothing right. Then you want us to unlearn this.
Yeah. Because when you meet a partner, they want that from you.
And I'm like,
they want that from you.
Yeah.
They want that from you.
You're so fucking nonchalant, and it's like, I'm trying, but
man,
I don't know how.
Bruh, give me a nonchalant nigga and I'm slashing all of your fucking
That's why I'm teaching my Black son. He can cry. It's okay to feel emotions.
Oh, of course.
There's nothing wrong with that. Because I don't want you finding a partner and she all like, what the fuck wrong with this nigga?
Bro, calling my son a bitch ass nigga, bitch, I'm fighting.
Yeah, I gotta cut that out.
The reason why people hate rejection is because they're codependent. Mm-hmm. People attach themselves to other people, which follows up to another reason why people don't like rejection is because they equate their validation from someone's validation of self from someone else.
Yeah.
Social media made it worse.
Oh, of course.
Social media has made everything worse.
I dated a chick. Man, we dated for like 5 years. Ooh. And we used to get into it about
social media.
Yeah, because it's the post she was doing.
The post she was doing.
Yeah, and it's like, hey, you're in a relationship, like tone it down a little bit.
Can you give us an example of what she was?
I'm not a fan of the body video,
like the silhouette challenge.
Walk and it's like the whole
showing their body.
Your girlfriend can't do that.
No, listen to what I'm saying. Okay, but it's the outfits that you're wearing. Where it's like if you got the I don't know, I call them onesies, the one pieces. Mm-hmm. But your print.
You mean like the one that's like full body?
It's a full body, and it's like
your print's out. Okay,
come on, man. Like that's where I'm at with it. Like,
okay,
tone it down a little bit. Like I'm not saying change how you dress.
Okay,
But it's one of those things like, if some women will go to social media to get the likes, to get the comments,
to get the validation
whatever,
that they
get
need.
the validation that they feel like they're not getting
At home.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like you weren't validating your...
all the time? I'm gonna gas you up. Like, that's me. Hey,
if
that's
my
what you
nigga
want.
gas me up, I don't feel the need to get gassed up by
Right. So it's like,
I never feel the need, but I always get it, so...
Right, but it's one of those things, you're supposed to be your partner's biggest cheerleader, number one.
Of course.
Number two, I wasn't tripping on the outfits. Like, if you wearing it and I'm with you, I don't give a shit.
Facts.
But if you wearing it and you going out, it's like, all right, come on, man. Because it's like, you can wear a thigh-high dress, but then there's a certain lift the dress should be to where... It's like the girl that twerks in the club, but she got to hold her dress.
Yeah.
Why?
I kind of disagree with you on that, and agree with you on that, because I do feel like there is a line you can't cross.
Yeah, it's a line. That's all I'm saying.
Even if I don't have a man, I'm not gonna go out with my nipples out. I'm not gonna go out with my ass out or just my pussy out and everything. But with or without you, I'm still gonna dress how I want to fucking dress.
Right.
And I'm the type of bitch you can't control me, you can't tame me, you can't tell me how to dress. So I don't feel like I don't feel like that's too far.
Okay, maybe
though.
put it like this. This is my advice to niggas. If you approached her in the outfit that you don't like her wearing later, that's your fault.
I agree 100%.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you met her in the club and she had the skimpy dress on, you cannot control it after that.
100%.
But my thing was, when we met and we were talking, you wasn't on this level. So
what if being with you gave her the confidence to feel like she can do stuff like that?
What if she just wasn't in the
I got too much attention.
What if she just wasn't out there to, like, let's say she wasn't at a place where she should dress like that? Mm-hmm. You know, just because she didn't meet her like that, maybe you don't meet her at the grocery store.
Okay, let me ask you this: if you go to a family gathering, what do you feel like is a good outfit?
Definitely something that
like
is covered,
right?
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta show them that you still with the shit, but you still cover up.
This is what I consider conservative sexy, right?
Yeah, because like you showing a little bit, but you still showing a lot.
Why would you wear a club outfit to a family gathering?
I wouldn't.
That's where
you dating women like that.
That's where the disconnect started happening.
Yeah,
where it's like, yo, what are we doing, yo?
She was searching for your cousin. That's really what she was.
Right, and it's like, you got people coming to me like, dude. And I'm like, well, what do y'all want me to do? Like, I can't. That's a whole argument if I do say something. It's like, I don't want to argue right now. Like, we can talk about it later. But it was moments like that. It's like, yo, there's an outfit for every occasion.
100%.
That's where I'm coming from when I'm like, hey. So when we have the conversations of, hey, come on, like, tone it down a little bit. You rather go to social media with it. You get what I'm saying? Oh, you don't like it, I'm going to just post a picture. So it's like, what the fuck we doing? So
let's go to how we can politely decline niggas without, hurting their little bitty feelings.
Yes.
I have a question before y'all answer that, though.
Go ahead. What's your question?
Why do some women give the number out anyway?
We're about to get
into it.
Give us like 2 seconds.
Okay.
So there's ways to politely decline. Like I said to the guy who wanted to pump my gas and not pay for it, I said, no, thank you.
Yeah.
You can also just walk to the other end of the street if you could. Like,
walk away.
Walk away if you can. Because some guys, if the man is following you after that, then be scared. But like other than that, just usually I feel like he'll get the message if you just walk away.
They don't.
No.
So I mean, how I politely like reject someone, I turn everything into a jokey joke because I'm like joked out all the fucking time. So I'll be like, You play too much. Like, I just try to make it, like, very easy because, like, niggas are just, like, sometimes too much for you. And it's, like, you can't really have a safe playing ground because, men don't like hearing the word no. Like, if you just straight up say no, ma'am, tell the story.
Man.
No, tell the story before this man, he about to go to a whole tangent.
No, I wasn't going to throw a tangent.
No,
I just didn't like the no part.
There was a story.
One of our good sis, I don't know her personally, but she was at a gas station and she
once again.
Is always a gas station.
Everything gas station.
So she was trying to buy some wine, and the man offered to pay for her wine. She said no, thank you. And as she left the gas station, the man repeatedly punched her in the face.
He beat her ass with his friends
while his friends watched because she said no.
That happened here?
No, I think it was like maybe I want to say it was like New York.
I don't know where it happened.
New Jersey.
I have no idea.
East Coast,
but I know he beat her up to the point where her eye was swollen.
And it was right outside the gas station because the video was online.
Yeah.
Because she said
because she said no, crazy. Thank you to him trying to buy her wine. He felt so offended with that That's why he beat her ass. And that comes to the reason why we give y'all fake numbers. Because because we are actually
scared for our life.
Men are terrifying. Men, as a woman in this world, we have to treat every man we don't know as a potential rapist
kidnapper
or
and
whatever.
That sucks.
So because of that, we don't know you. So you could be the nicest guy ever, but we don't know that. So we have to treat you as a guy who could potentially beat our ass for not giving you our number.
Facts.
So that's why we give you a fake number. Right. So you can call or text whoever bitch you actually call.
But you can't give them a fake number because nowadays these niggas are calling you right in front of you like, did you get my phone call?
Nah, but see, I had a different stance with that after a while.
Okay.
So my thing was like, I will ask you like, hey, because sometimes you can just have good conversation in a lounge or a club. It's just good conversation.
Yeah.
Like, I don't go out to like, I'm finna get a number. It's like, if we vibe, we vibe.
You don't go out to meet someone?
No.
That's different.
Nah.
Most niggas go out to get some pussy.
But I'm trying to figure out,
Most niggas do.
But this is my thing. It's both ways, right? It's easy to get it.
Very.
It's easy now, right? Like the way, that's why I said dating is trash as shit right now.
Yeah, because sex becomes before conversations.
It's like the conversation with sex it damn near has to happen first before you even know a motherfucker's last name.
And that's so weird to us.
I
cannot relate.
I hate it.
I hate it here.
I can definitely relate. When I say that, I can definitely relate.
Yo, because it's like, as a man, it's like you said, it makes it difficult for an actual gentleman to approach you because the slime balls outnumber us.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
and that's our norm. So we literally have this in our back of our head.
We have to treat you like a bitch ass nigga, and you're not even a bitch ass nigga.
Facts. I will treat every nigga like a bitch ass nigga until I know you in person.
I just told this story the other day, right? I said, think about it. You go to the club. We'll say 5 guys, right? 5 guys try to talk to you. Those first 3 guys, right? Those first 3 guys are dicks.
Yeah.
Right? So the 4th guy comes up. Those 3 already fucked your mood up.
Exactly.
That's why you get the woman that has the unbothered face. Yeah. Or I don't really. Let me just look.
That's why we look at mean as fuck at the gas station lunches.
It don't work though. It clearly didn't work for you that day.
I've been trying to look mean as hell, going with my bonnet and everything.
But again, this is the purpose of why I created my podcast. Yeah. This shit has to, like, at some point, like you said, men don't tend to hold the other men accountable. But that's why I created my platform, because, at some point we have to do something about this shit, because people like me or some other gentlemen out there are losing.
Yeah.
Because
more importantly, women are getting their ass beats for saying
it's a high rate now.
Okay, so our question is, has any woman, have they acted aggressively because you rejected them?
Yeah.
Like, and we're even just like, in general.
The breakups.
Yeah. Well, we were saying women act aggressively when it's personal.
Or when it comes to like sex. Like, we're like, that nigga's gay. Why he don't want to have sex with me?
Right.
Like,
So that's why I said on the level of, for me, it's always me trying to get out of the relationship.
Okay.
When my troubles start. It's never like, hey, I'm not interested. Like, I've never had a woman get aggressive with me if I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Right. Because
you know what I'm saying? It's like
so when it's personal,
If she's
so it makes sense. He gets the
drunk women are funny, because it's like you heard the no, but it's like you become you get to see the other side. But for me, it's always
drunk Ami and regular Ami. We not the same person.
No, I don't think anybody is. I tell people all the time, I'm not responsible for what drunk me does.
Yeah,
because close to me, I'm in the life of the party.
Yeah, but you got to be able to do that. So with that is, I think guys don't understand the level of rejection until we're trying to get out of relationships, and women deal with it in the beginning.
Yeah,
that's true. And we said that.
So it sucks. So for us. Like
y'all get it harder, because I feel like we get it more, but y'all get it harder.
My last 3 situations is just epic fails.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
When I say epic fails, we talking about like court cases, epic fails.
Oh shit.
Yeah, court cases. So it's
Some
like I'm
got
good
kids
on
with
that
all
shit.
these.
No, absolutely not. I have no drama with none of my kids' mothers. No.
How many?
None of your kids' mothers.
How many?
Hold on. How many kids' mothers do you have?
I'm very open about my shit. How many kids do
you have?
3.
Okay.
And I have a 12-year-old, a 10-year-old, and a 3-year-old. They're all 3 different. But they've all been in relationships, so I don't.
You got 3 different baby mamas?
I ain't pick it. I ain't plan that shit.
Yeah, you ain't pick it.
My first one, I was with for like the longest, and it was like right after the relationship was over, we found out, and it was like, all right, I'm gonna go figure it out. I was 22 when I had my first child. Damn. So I was like, all right, let me go figure this shit out. She had moved to Louisiana and everything. I literally bought a U-Haul, went up there, got them, brought them back to Houston. Like, okay, let's figure this shit out. But at the same token, that's not what she wanted. So
what
I
about
can't
the
get
other
mad at
two?
her.
You kept fucking up twice?
Nah. The second one, I don't. It is what it is.
Why you keep fucking wrong knowing babies could happen?
That happens?
Did the condom break?
Don't you have a kid?
I don't have a kid.
Wow, neither
I
of
just
us.
brought up something about a kid, and then now you don't have one. What did you say earlier?
I don't have any children.
Neither of us have children.
No, I know y'all. I know you don't.
I
don't.
don't have any children.
Wow,
I swear to God, I heard. No.
Why did you say it like that though? Why did you say it like that though?
I knew that was going back.
Am I not a mother type? Am I not nurturing?
Y'all are
always
so
said
fake
you weren't
dramatic. It's
nurturing.
cute though.
It's not fake dramatic. Like
I don't know.
I don't feel like I really like
I don't want kids right now, but I mean,
you should.
I don't know.
But
what
don't
made you
fucking
think I had a
say.
kid.
No, I heard you say something about a kid.
I ain't got no.
She
kids.
don't fuck with nobody unless their baby mama's dead.
Or in
Wait,
jail.
what?
Your baby mama gotta be dead or in jail for me to fuck you.
I respect that because niggas, that's a whole nother topic though.
That's a whole other.
Yeah, that's a whole other topic
Let's
about
not
dudes and baby
let's
moms.
not
Like,
get into
that's
that.
another topic.
Like, let's
I'm
get back on
definitely not
topic.
like that. Yeah.
There are ways
to get rejected.
to get rejected.
Yeah.
So
Like if you always wondering why the fuck you getting rejected,
we're
this is
telling you
fucking
right
why.
now.
All right.
We're gonna start really simple and
Your
easy.
energy, man.
Your approach. Your motherfucking approach.
Cat calling is a
Cat
motherfucking
calling.
no. I want to hear say red, say little mama, ooh. I like none of that
Oh
shit.
damn, I forgot to add that one. I forgot about that.
Cat calling is
Yeah,
the
that shit
Cat
word.
calling is
Weird.
the worst. I don't understand what women even.
None
when
of them
I get
listen to
cat
Biggie.
called, I don't even turn around. Nigga, that shit don't even get like a
But Biggie said it in his rhymes though.
what?
You walk up to her, ask her for a number, size girl. Like he
He
spit that
said
shit out
walk
there.
up to her. He didn't
Yeah,
say
I don't-
while
Yeah,
she
he said-
walking down the street.
Men will be
say
right
red.
here.
So here's my thing. Why I don't believe in grabbing nobody, first of all. But it's like you
That's part of the one of them too. We
It's
said
500 people in the club, right? You can't grab somebody by their fucking arm
ready to
and feel like
fight.
you're not gonna feel no type of way. That's
ready to
weird
fight.
shit.
Right?
I
Any
am
nigga
ready
who
to
comes
fight.
up
But
to
the
me,
cat call is funny.
and then nigga who comes up to me and say ma, I feel like you a fuck nigga. Don't say ma nothing.
But he can say it close up. No.
I don't care.
Absolutely
if
not.
You come up to me and say ma.
honestly, you got to think
you a
about it.
fucking
I mean,
Well,
this
okay,
is
so-
part of the approach. Say, hey, like literally, there was a dude that's trying to talk to me in the club, and he stood behind me for at least a minute because I was like, you know, when I'm in the club, I be dancing, and I turned aside and I saw my peripheral, and I'm like, can I help you? And he said, hi, how are you? And I said, wow, right there, I already dropped my guard because you said, hi, how are you? And you didn't touch me. You stood there.
Yeah,
You literally stood
stop
there.
touching y'all. That's
Like the touching me and the lusting over me, we
It's
get it. We look
annoying.
good. We get it. But
I hate that shit.
It's like, come on.
Don't put your hand. Because
I'm gonna get traumatized.
Trying to almost touch my booty. That's where
That's
niggas
weird.
love to put their hands.
But
the
okay,
booty
so
touch
let me
for
ask
me.
you a question. When y'all do I've seen this happen before. Where a guy's talking to a chick and say y'all kind of like, this is still the first night y'all met each other, right? I feel like you still should keep your hands to yourself. Like a guy will talk to a woman and then at some point
Already grabbed you,
he'll put
Don't
his hands
touch
on her
me
back.
till I touch
And most
you.
women are not going to say nothing because it goes back to what y'all saying.
because they get
you don't want the
violent.
violence to happen. So, I mean, at this point, since we bring it up as women,
Just
what
don't
would be
touch
the
her.
approach?
Don't touch her
yeah, I'm with you on that.
until she touches
But I'm saying,
you.
you brought up the approach.
I think
Give
the approach.
examples
I
of
feel
approach.
like my ideal approach is someone that respects my space and boundaries. That I don't know you. You
Right.
speak to me like a human. You don't talk at me. You don't try to do too much in the first encounter because I only have 30 seconds to figure out if I want to fucking talk to you or not. So it's like if I look at you, you already do. If you doing too much, if you are being too loud, if you're being too flashy, 'cause that's one of my things. Like if you're too flashy, like you already not my type of nigga because. I'm not a designer type bitch. I'm not trying to this. I'm not materials like anything that's in the third. So I already can get from your energy, like you kept saying. Like I feel that
Yeah,
within
you
knowing
pick
you
it
for
up,
30
though.
seconds. I
Yeah,
don't
we
need.
know if we want to talk
So
to
how
you
long
or
does
not.
it take?
For
It
me,
takes
no.
a
You
lot
gotta,
of
like if a
seconds.
guy approaches you. Okay, let's
Honestly, it takes
but
seconds
let's-
because I
but
look
let's
at your
take
face
it-
and see if you're ugly
Let's
or
take
not.
it out of the person because now social media is where it's at. Like this is where everybody.
Social
shooting
media.
at.
I don't take anyone seriously on social media. I have to meet you in real life.
Yeah.
Because I feel like everything is a jokey joke. Because everyone might think I'm real funny or this isn't third in the social media,
Right.
but you don't know me in real life. So it's like you think you know me because of what you see from my podcast.
Right.
I might be like that in real life, but people sometimes don't match their Instagram persona.
No, they don't. They don't.
So another
89%
way
of the
you
times.
can get rejected by me is if you're poor. Like I said before,
Talk your shit.
I don't like poor men. I don't like broke men whispering their hot ass breath in my ear. Take that shit somewhere else, please. Like I'm not a ride or die.
breath for me.
I'm not the type of
She
bitch
did.
that's gonna wait till you come up. I want you already up.
Honestly, drop me the
wait,
fuck
wait,
off.
wait, wait,
yes.
wait. It's Sammy, right?
Yes.
I have to ask because you said you're not gonna.
Sammy, can you please drink your wine? All this shit you talking.
This is my second glass.
Girl, you see how
did you not see me chug
I'm
the
really
first
matching
one?
her effort.
I chugged the first one because he was talking shit.
I did. I'm back up.
Yeah.
I'm ready for some tequila.
Yeah, back.
Put some tequila in this bitch.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Put some tequila in this bitch.
See, this is the issue. Before I drink this, I done seen her so many times on this show. In the middle of a conversation, chug the shit down.
Exactly.
Absolutely not. You think you slick? Hey, no, ma'am.
Thank you.
He said absolutely not. He snatched that shit down.
Come on, he.
Because she was gonna put a tequila in there. Absolutely
No, that
not.
should be tasting good though.
No, ma'am. Maybe
We are
forget what I was
here.
saying.
I don't know what you're gonna say
You
either,
see
sir.
me chugging shit.
Right, she
in
do.
the
She'll be in the middle of a
Exactly. So
conversation.
she's trying to be all modest in front of the guests now.
Yeah,
like
that's weird.
she's like, I'm a lady.
No, so she does this. Like she'll be talking. Oh yeah, this and this. And you'll be talking, right? And then Sammy be like,
Cause she felt it in herself.
Every time she says something I feel, I'm like, yeah, bitch, yeah.
I wish I could
Say that
remember that
shit,
damn
nigga.
episode, man.
But yeah.
And I said something
But
on
no,
there. I'm
I do it all the time.
Sammy
I
took
already
the whole
know.
damn
You
thing
do it
to
all
the
the time.
shred.
And I'll be the one that still be having half of a glass
Yes.
during the episode. Cause I'll be like, I'm trying to marinate. I'm trying to function. You feel me?
Right. But yeah, if you don't give me money, if you pour, that's
Okay, the come up. Mm-hmm. So
We don't wait. Why we don't wait?
No,
Because
no,
my
no,
daddy's
no.
a fucking leech. And I don't want a nigga like my daddy.
I don't believe in waiting for it to come up.
Let me go over here first.
Okay. That was a lot to unpack.
Yeah, it
wasn't
was.
It was a lot to unpack.
First off, I'm sorry for him. I can't control
I'm not
it.
sorry for him. If you a bum ass nigga, just say so.
Man, look. Hey, man.
Alright.
Shout out to all the bum ass daddies out
Send
there.
your dad
world.
to the man cave.
All right.
We can attempt to help him, but you can't take an old dog new tricks at all. So.
He been a dog.
But I mean, it is what it
damn.
is. People who listen to the show already know that if you ain't coming with no money, don't talk to me at all. Don't come up.
So, okay, but that's weird, Sam,
No,
because
it's not.
here's the thing. So there's you damn near either you either dating a drug dealer or somebody that's in a profession of like a high caliber. Because here's the you got the guy that's in college, right?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 26. I'm 25. I'm 26.
Okay, so imagine you meeting the guy that's in college and he's working towards being a doctor. That means you're not gonna wait.
Oh, that's fine.
But you just said if you're trying to get there.
No, I'm talking about
That's
a
not the same?
nigga who don't even
Have a job, or don't have a purpose or purpose.
That's why I said define
That's a better
that.
way to say
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, I'm
define
not
that.
talking about a man who's in school trying to
get his life together.
or
No.
a man who is working. No,
You got something going for yourself.
Yes,
All right,
I'm talking about the niggas.
We
who
talking
wanna
about the potential.
And what's
whatever
yours?
that
I'm talking
means.
about the baby boy ass niggas. I don't want no baby boy ass nigga.
Nah, we
Another
got
way
that.
that you will get rejected
Exactly.
by me, I know it's so simple, but it's very easy, y'all. If you have a girlfriend. Like,
That's
hold on, let's stop. Let's take a moment real quick. Because if you have a girlfriend.
All you niggas with girlfriends.
Because I was talking to a guy, didn't know he had a girlfriend, but I asked him very clear. I said, do you have a girlfriend? Next thing you know, 3 weeks later.
You was stalking on social media?
I didn't get his social media,
That's how
actually.
wrapping it up.
Okay.
Yeah, well, yeah. Really.
But I'm gonna finish your story.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say, yeah, we're really close to getting to the end anyways. But, I was like, do you have a girlfriend? And he said no. So,
I know this story.
2-3 weeks we go in the game, you know, and we're chilling, we're like kicking it. Like, it's like excessive hanging out though, to the point where it's like, I got clothes
You
of
really
his
don't
on.
believe he has a girlfriend
don't
because
have-
he's with her all the damn time.
So he goes
Yes.
he goes out of town. He goes out of town for a funeral, X, Y, and Z. He comes back in town. We didn't speak because he was moving, X, Y, and Z. I was like, okay, I'm understanding. Cool. Next time we hang out, and then one of my mutual friends through Sammy was talking to his friend. She was like, does she not know that he has a girlfriend? So
It was a whole
How long
drama.
did this go on?
it was like a month.
Yes.
So I asked him, I said, hey, do you have a girlfriend? He said, yes. I said, so do you think that was information to tell me? He said, well, when you asked me, I didn't have one. Jesus, take me home. Jesus, take me home.
He did have one when you asked him, bitch. He definitely did, because they never broke up. But the fact is, even if they weren't together, you weren't going to tell her later that y'all got back together?
I said, when did you think it was a good time to tell me? Like, he was like, so you don't want to fuck with me anymore?
No, nigga, you got a girlfriend.
Hey, fellas, if y'all are listening, it's very important to allow the woman to
transparent.
choose.
That's what I told him. I said the problem is you took away my ability to choose. I said if I was some whole ass bitch, I was like if I wanted to fuck with you, I was gonna fuck with you regardless. But you have to be honest and transparent. I said I didn't lie to you and say you was the only nigga I was talking to. Like you didn't even care to ask.
Right.
Yeah, we don't. And then
you
we
know
get
why?
mad when we find out.
Exactly, because y'all cannot even like
phantom that we talking
the idea. You can't even conceptualize that someone else would want us other than y'all.
And then y'all get mad when the other nigga.
I don't have that mindset. It's competition. May the best man win.
That's how I feel too.
That's how I feel
too. I said.
That's just what it is.
I said.
But you have to because it's an open game, dog. Like if I just meet you, I can't be number one already. Like you got to work on that.
May the best nigga win.
Period.
Niggas want to be number one, but they don't want to be the only one. That's
girl. I mean, I didn't even call you a girl, but like man, boy, whatever.
Okay, so let's
So there's ways. Okay, I'm gonna say how to get over rejection whenever it's a stranger. Mm-hmm. Get the fuck over it. If a stranger rejects you,
period.
Get the fuck
over it.
There are plenty of fishes in the sea. I know you want that fish, but that fish don't fucking want you.
Hello.
So go find another fish.
That's like two of mine together.
It's very important to stop fishing in the same pond.
That too.
That's beautiful. Come on.
Go to Whole Foods and find a bitch. Go to the movies to find a nigga.
Go to the movies.
You know, go somewhere else.
But that's crazy because I literally just went hand in hand. I said, don't take it personal, and it's always a numbers game. So
it's a numbers game.
So we just said the same thing. I didn't even got to say my shit. So what I did say is, you can't avoid rejection. So like how to get over it, you can't avoid it. You never fucking know if someone's gonna reject you or not.
I've never been rejected.
Girl, go to hell, bitch. You have.
Except by Gerald Green, he rejected me, but it's okay, baby. It's all right.
I'm not in
Gerald Green is only nigga.
Anyways, while she lives in her 12 stages of grief, you know, we're not even
y'all niggas curve me all the damn time, y'all. Every day I get curved by
Shut the fuck up. Let's get into some fucking questions.
Oh, all right. My question is for you.
Oh, it's on me.
Yes.
Let me
Have you ever had to?
Give me
say less.
Are you gonna go out to eat with us after? We always get oysters after this.
I'll go, but I ain't eat no oysters.
You ain't gotta eat oysters. Just come. It's just a thing we do.
Have you ever?
Sit your ass down. What you said?
I don't know what's going on.
Bro.
It was violence.
I chose violence today.
Have you ever had to reject a man?
Yes.
Yeah. How'd that go?
Was he violent with you?
Nah, man. I've literally been hit on by gay guys forever.
Yeah.
And then it's funny because I actually have gay friends that I've had to like.
Oh, he takes it straight. Never mind.
Shut it down. Like, I'll tell them, hey, we can be cool, but I'm telling you right fucking now, keep it legit.
I'm glad you're not homophobic. Cause
so it was never aggressive. It's never like,
no.
What the fuck?
No, I've been, the first time I didn't realize, I was like 18 or 19. And it's like, did that just happen?
Yeah.
So you don't know, but it's been times where like now my adulthood, where it's like, we'll be sitting at a table and the dude would like ask somebody I'm close to, and they'll tell them in advance. So then they'll come to me and I'll go, nah, I had a conversation with you. Like, nah, we can be cool, but understand, like.
Yeah. So do you think, this is not a question, do you think men get aggressive with other men?
Yes.
When it comes to rejection?
Absolutely. Gay men get turned on by straight men. And it's confusing.
No, dead ass.
It is a thing.
I have a gay best friend. He says that.
I have a gay
he conquers
homeboy,
it. He
and
wants
he
to conquer
tells
them.
me, and I try to get him to understand. He's like, nah, man, I like fucking with guys that's in relationships. They this, that, and the third. I said, so they in relationships with women. But I like down low guys. I said, but you do realize they're still gay.
Yeah.
You gotta understand they're still gay.
Yeah.
But you can't tell a gay guy that. Like, I've had this conversation like 5-10 times. And I'm like, dude, if you're sleeping with a dude, he's gay.
Yeah.
It's just the
or bisexual. We don't shame
My
here.
bad.
Bisexual.
My bad. You're right. I stand
bisexual
correct.
men do exist.
But then it's the mindset at that point.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
They do it as a game, though.
It's a turn on. Yeah. If I can turn a straight guy out, it turns me on that much more.
Lesbians do this too. I know a stud who likes to go after straight women because they feel like I could turn her out. So,
I feel like
you can't turn me out.
You can turn me out a little bit for like a weekend.
You got girls that'll let another girl eat them out, but they won't eat the other girl out. Like,
that's not gay.
That's me. I get my pussy ate. You don't.
You're full of shit. I'm not going there with you.
My pussy. I don't eat pussy.
Cut it out. Did you hear what she said?
That's not gay.
Yeah, you can eat my pussy.
If a girl eats you out,
that's not gay.
That's not gay.
Anyways, my question is, what hurts more than being rejected?
Getting shot.
Bruh, seeing your bank account under a certain amount.
Getting stabbed in your sleep.
Seeing your bank account under a certain amount, it hurts my soul.
Sammy, it kills me.
Oh my God. When a nigga don't send me money, that hurts my soul too. If you my nigga, you better send me some money. All my niggas know.
Put some money in the bag and then hand me your dick.
Okay. I'll suck your dick in the
Y'all
back.
are funny, yo.
I'll suck your dick in the back if you send me some nail money and some eyelash money.
You just get your lashes done and it look
Please
amazing.
define that as if you're my man. Don't just
Come on,
openly
'cause
put
I'm
that
just
out there.
saying.
Like,
Yeah, if you're my
When I get my lashes done,
but
I'm gonna feel the same
I'm
way.
trying to tell you what you said. You was like, get my nails and my feet done and I'll suck your dick from the back. You can't say that.
Only if it's a big dick, though. We're not trying to have a dick that's right by the booty. We
Big
said
dicks
that.
only.
Big dicks only.
Big
Y'all are so
dicks
funny
only.
shit. That's funny.
All right. My question for you is, when was the last time you've been rejected? Yes. Yesterday?
Never. I don't know. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute? This nigga.
No, I don't.
This nigga
I'm gonna
full
tell you.
shit.
No, I'm gonna tell you why I don't get rejected because I'm
It's
too
the
busy
cap for
curving
me.
now. I curve a lot.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Like I'll curve if I'm not. The thing with I'm just different. If you can't get me
Every
here,
nigga say they different.
No, but if you can't get me intellectually, I'm not. It's not.
I
It's
feel that.
Yeah, it's not gonna do nothing for me.
So, when is the last time you've been rejected, my good sis?
Like last week,
Yesterday.
because I try to get with party and parties with Meg.
Girl, go to hell.
Man,
Bitch. Like, this is a delusional ass bitch, y'all. Like,
Party got with
that's
Meg
my first time
y'all.
ever knowing.
That's my nigga.
he's like, dude that said backing it up.
On the top of
fucking shit,
Oh,
then backing
he's
it
a
up.
one-hit
He's a rapper.
wonder.
Yeah, he is.
Ass. That's him. I love me some party.
Like when I seen it, I looked it up. I was like, I
Yeah,
have no
he's not
idea
someone
what
that
the fuck
I
he
was
is.
even
That's
checking.
an odd couple. They
I've been
both
checking
like
for him
dudes.
for a minute. He's 6'6", dark skin, got a big dick. That's my type.
All I
That's
heard
my
was
type.
6'6" because when you said that he was,
He's 6'6", tall, dark skin, and he got a big dick.
How you know he got a big dick?
Yeah, that's a good
I
question.
know he got a big dick.
How?
That's an
He got big
assumption.
dick energy.
So does the baby, but does he have a big dick?
The baby got a big dick.
But you
believe
can have a
it
big
too.
dick and not know how to fuck. But anyway.
That's
I don't know. I
true.
haven't met it, so you know.
But I mean, if you fucking with Meg Thee Stallion, I think he know how to fuck. Cause she's that type of bitch that won't fuck with them. Like any type of nigga.
No comment.
I don't know. I think that's cap too, though, because I just feel like I feel like someone
It's
that
random.
I feel like someone that so over sexualizes themselves. Like I don't know. It just don't make sense to me.
I feel like all her relationships are for clout.
Facts. I think so as well.
At this point, like,
I do.
Come on, man.
I do think so.
She's had two.
No. It was
Tory Lanez- her and Tory Lanez were a thing.
It was Moneybag Yo where
I
they
don't
made it
know
look like they were
Tory.
together.
And she even said that was a publicity stunt.
Right, but this has been her
forgot about
whole
Tory.
career before the Tory shit happened.
And
And I feel like that shit was clout.
But you got to think about it, both of those things were really big clout things, though.
Man, it's clout at this point. Both of them dropped albums. There's no court case. Like, it's weird.
Anyways,
I don't
That
know.
shit's weird. I don't feel like it's
I don't
getting,
speak
though.
on what I don't know, but what I will speak on is that we are concluding this motherfucker.
no, we're not, because I have one more fucking question before we conclude anything. The fuck?
Well, go ahead.
You know, it's only an hour. We did an hour and 15-minute episodes.
Damn, I can't get
know.
15 minutes, Sammy?
And they don't listen to, so that's why I'm trying to keep it. at a
Wow.
certain
don't
minute.
want-
Anyways, like I said,
I don't know what's going
do you
on.
think that being rejected makes you stronger over time?
Yes.
I think so as well.
I think so too.
Because if you get rejected, you gotta go
You-
figure out why.
Yeah, you figure out
Yeah.
like what? Do you see me? I'm amazing. So
Honestly, but like he said, like you probably get rejected because you're not that person's type.
yeah.
It has nothing to do with you as a person. It doesn't make you ugly.
But a lot of short
unless you
guys
are
get
ugly
rejected
nigga
a
or
lot.
ugly bitch.
I mean, I talked to a nigga the same height as me, so I can't relate.
I don't know. If you're not
How
a
tall
certain
are you?
height, I'm 5'6". I'm tall.
I'm 5'1", so
Yeah, you're little.
I'm tall, so I can't
I
talk
don't
to you.
I think you're average. That's not
Yeah, that's
tall.
average
like
height.
I have a friend that is
If a woman
5'10".
goes up
She
on 5'8",
she's
it's
an
a little
NBA
extreme.
draft at this point. You
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
average.
I'm cool on the 6 footers. I need you.
You don't want to climb a tree?
You don't want her to
Oh,
look down
my-
and kiss you
You
on
don't
the,
wanna
on the
come with
forehead.
me?
Nah,
You don't want her to pick you up and suck your dick like this? You know?
Nah, I like short. I like short.
No.
It's,
Now-
it's the chest length.
Let's talk about why men want shorter women so they can overpower them. Let's talk about that. That's
We're not going to talk about that
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
next
But
week's episode or
anyways,
something. I'm
thank
not in
you
it.
for following us on this journey of who takes rejection harder. And while you're at it, can you please tell them where they can find you again?
You can always find me at DelP_0810 on Instagram and Deldrick Parker on Facebook.
And while you're at it, can y'all veer off and follow us on all social media platforms at The Real Sip and Spill, except Twitter.
It's Sip and Spill 1.
And while you're at it, give us a 5-star rating because we're some 5-star bitches. Ow.
I sip wine.